He looks up, blinks, looks down at a book open on his lap. He reads the first line, reaches the bottom of the paragraph, realizes he has no idea what the first line said. This is a video about a very specific question. By the way, if you enjoy simplifying complex ideas like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button. We release new visual guides every week. Backed by an actual 2025 study that looked at 98,000 people across 71 research papers. Here's what makes this interesting. More complicated, and honestly more useful than the internet's usual dopamine detox story. So we're going to follow Dusty through 30 real days. Not a highlight reel, the actual mess of it, including the day he gives up. He wakes up, and before his feet hit the floor, he's already 3 videos deep. At work, he opens his phone for what he tells himself is 30 seconds. 19 minutes later, someone says his name twice before he hears it. At night, he tries to read. 3 pages in, his thumb twitches. This is what a 2025 meta-analysis from researchers at Griffith University found. Important word there. Link, not proof of cause. To understand why, you have to look at what a short video feed is actually built to do. It's the same basic mechanism that makes a slot machine hard to walk away from. Researchers describe this as an addictive design architecture. First, habituation. Second, sensitization. Dusty tries to watch a 20-minute documentary. At minute 3, his hand reaches for his phone before his brain even finishes the thought. That reach? That's the trained habit talking. Brain rot sounds like something is dying in there. It isn't. Nothing is rotting. Your attention network is simply practicing one skill. Skills you practice thousands of times get very, very good. It wasn't just how much time people spent, it was how they spent it.
Oh!
In other words, it might not be short videos themselves. It might be the loop. So Dusty does what almost everyone does first. He deletes the apps. Cold turkey. Day 1, he's proud of himself. Day 3, he's irritable. Day 6, he's caught himself opening the App Store, staring at the download button. Day 9, he reinstalls. Total abstinence isn't obviously better than a disciplined cutback. A 50% cut in social media use didn't improve attention any more than a 10% cut. He failed because quit completely, forever, starting now, might just be the wrong strategy. So Dusty tries something less dramatic. Instead of 0, he sets a hard cap, 2 hours a day. Tracked honestly, no exceptions above it. One of the clearer results comes from a 2-week reduction study out of Georgetown, comparable to reversing roughly 10 years of age-related attention decline. That's one study, not a universal law. Day 14 is the first time in months he reads for 20 straight minutes without reaching for his phone once. Finding this transformation useful so far? Consider subscribing to Brain Dust. It really helps support these weekly breakdowns, so we can keep making more for you. The next 2 weeks aren't dramatic. Day 18. He notices silence in a waiting room instead of reaching for his phone. Day 22. He finishes a book he'd restarted 4 times. Day 26. A conversation with a friend goes 20 minutes without either of them checking a screen. This video isn't offering medical or mental health treatment advice. The habit he'd built slowly got replaced by other habits. Sit with the silence for a second longer than feels comfortable. Not everything the internet claims about brain rot held up. It found no significant attention benefit at all compared to a much smaller cutback. Almost every study connecting short videos to weaker attention is correlational. He still checks his phone at red lights sometimes. The difference is smaller and slower than a highlight reel, but it's real. Day 30. Same chair, same kind of book. This time, he reads the paragraph once. He remembers the first line by the time he reaches the last one. That's the whole answer to our opening question. Slowly retrained toward something slower and steadier. Not magic, just repetition in the opposite direction. Remember Dusty at the very start? He didn't need a miracle. He needed 30 ordinary days, 1 relapse, and a rule that was realistic instead of perfect. Brain Dust has another video about the exact loop your brain is chasing.